How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. This is Attack on Titan. We are on the 12th episode for this season, which I believe is around the halfway point. And as we reach that milestone, things are not looking too good, is it? Because we've got Eren Titan, who's just decided to lash out at Mikasa. No biggie. And yeah, that's obviously caused a bit of a problem as we're on this mission to seal the hole in Wall Rose, because Eren is not himself. I'm still hopeful that it's just a phase, that Eren needs a few minutes to adjust into his Titan form, but I doubt that's the case. There's got to be some kind of consequence to this win for the humans, and for this potential win for the humans. And this is going to have, like I said in the recap last episode, this is going to have those who doubt Eren to have the biggest grin, to like a kid who's received a PS4, 2 Xboxes, 3 brand new PCs, and a puppy all on Christmas Day. Like, that's definitely going to be the case, because they will have this "I told you so" thought going around. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens, because I do believe that this is going to be a very interesting episode now that we're seeing some kind of consequence to Eren in his Titan form. So yeah, but all of these episodes have been pretty interesting, like reflecting on this past season. It's really been captivating, and it's been very interesting to pick up from in each episode how the story does progress, as we see this war between Titans and humans continue, and we see new ways and new despair moments and everything. Like, we see a shed ton of really scintillating moments in this show, from Eren dying to Eren becoming a Titan to everything about this show has just been absolutely stellar so far. So yeah, but yeah, with that said, let's get into episode number 12. I believe this is part number 8 for the Battle of Trost. So yeah, with that said, let's go. They were the distraction. It's that case of you win some, you lose some, isn't it? Oh no, oh dang! Come on, Eren! Snap out of it! Take some coffee, come on! Oh boy, this is not good. Come on, Eren, come on! Oh, stop hitting yourself! Oh, that might knock some common sense, just saying. It won't. Something that you didn't want to believe to happen, is it? This failure. You had to rely on hope. He's got faith. Ooh. Nah, that's true. He might be in this state, but what else have we got in terms of protecting Wall Rose? But she doesn't. Oh? Ooh. Yes, do so. Show them you are monsters. I do like how headstrong like he is. We stand here. Oh! So Ian ships them too. Ah. Oh, no, no, don't. My heart, don't. It looks like, yeah. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this, Eren. Like, the Titan's mind has overlapped, his. He's just having a break. The boulder was too heavy for him. Nice. Not smiling anymore. Oh god, that is creepy. Not on our watch. Shoot. Yeah, they're overwhelming our forces. This is going from bad to worse. Is he gonna try and pull him out? You just sugarcoat that, don't you? Oh, shh. Go on, Armin, come on. Oh, man. I was gonna say he looks defeated, but now he's feeling that defeat. This is... Man. He can't even hear him. He can't. Ah, shit. Yeah, of course. Right. Oh, no, Sean, no. Oh, bugger. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Don't damn yourself. It's not your fault. Shit. Oh, that's your next target. I mean, they're not gonna use it. Like this soothing song to him, isn't it? Come on, Armin. There we go. Woken up. Good on Armin for waking him up. Here we go. Whew. So yeah, I thought this was a very, very appropriately paced episode because the second episode did kick things up a notch. So yeah, like, and we had Eren in his soothed state. So yeah, I really, I will say though, I was kind of right because I did say in the last episode, maybe he's dazed, he needs time to adjust. And whereas the first part, you know, is accurate to what happened in this episode, I guess the second part kind of applies, like he needed something to kick him into the right gears. Although I thought it would be time. It was more to do with Armin using the right words and coming up with the perfect way to try and wake Eren up. So yeah, I was kind of right there. But no, it was a really, really interesting way to try and deal with this current crisis, not just with how Armin resolved it, but also the reactions from Ian and Rico, which I'll get onto in a minute. But yeah, I want to also say that I loved the symbolism as well, with the house being Eren's mind, because home is a place of comfort, and Eren was totally comfort for days, wasn't he? So yeah, and you had Armin on the outside screaming for him, outside of his body, of his mind. So I like the little detail that we had there, but yeah, it was really, really great stuff to see. There's some really exciting things to look forward to, because now that we've gotten that problem sorted, there's still the aspect of, can Eren, in his Titan form, bring the boulder to Wall Rose and secure that gap? Because um, him just going all berserko was just another problem to add onto what the problem that we already had, like the potential problem we already had, because like there was already skepticism, like, well, can he do it though? This is our best bet, like, because he is a stronger, like, humanoid, and he's fighting for us. It's worth a shot. So yeah, but him turning berserko was just another problem to add on. So now that we've got that sorted, it's time to focus on what we worried about the first time around, and see if he can lift that boulder. I think using Armin to try and resonate with Eren, though, was the right call. We saw Mikasa try, but to no avail. But Armin, with his smarts, once again used the opportunity, like used what he learned with the back of the neck to try and retrieve him, um, but also to try and soothe the words into him, which I use ironically, like, because he was in that soothed mood, like he was all chilled out, didn't have a care in the world. But that's the point. He had nothing to fight for. Like his mind was absolutely completely dazed. It was in a state of relax because he was with his family. I will say though, when he was before we went into the second part, I thought there was a part there I thought a part of me was screaming, he's feeling guilt, like he's conscious about what his Titan form is doing, but he can't do anything about it. So he's got this defeated feeling and this despair because he is harming innocents, but he can't do anything about it. So yeah, but I really liked the plot where we had him just completely soothed. He was in this purgatory state, and he didn't want to do anything at that point. He was happy. He was with his. I don't know. Part of guilt might part of um defeat might play into the emotional mindset, because there might be a part of Eren's mind who is like still, well, who will be kicking himself that, well, your mother's still dead at the end of the day. But I don't know. I kind of feel like that defeat feeling and his relaxed state that I'm with, I have what I want, kind of intertwines. But I think the majority hold is that he was just completely relaxed because he was with his family. He was at home. There was no Titan issue. It's everything that you want at the end of the day, like bliss, not this war, not this threat that looms over the people. So yeah, but that's the thing though. Eren couldn't hear him. Like, he could hear him, but he couldn't listen to his plea, like, because he knows that he has so much faith in Armin. And on a normal day, he will listen to what Armin has to say, but in this case, he couldn't listen to him. He was like, "Cool, I'm staying here though, because my family is here. So yeah, you can plead what you want. And then it took the right amount of words from Armin, reminding him his motivations about them exploring the world, etc., to wake Eren up. But I like that aspect where he could hear him, but he couldn't hear him at the same time. Because Armin was like, dude, you gotta get up. And Eren was like, eh. It's kind of like showering on a winter day. Like, you don't want to leave the shower, do you? It's just the right temperature where you're like, oh, I just want to stay here all day. I don't want to face the cold. And I guess imagine that the others who want to use the shower, like, dude, get out. I want to use the shower. And you're like, but the warmth. So yeah, but yeah, I really, really liked that aspect of Eren in his like purgatory state, I guess you could say. So yeah, and how that was resolved. I'm really interested in finding out what happens to Jean as well, because he's also in his own predicament. But I'm sure he's going to have a bit of an easier time because he's not stuck in this limbo. He just needs to utilize on his brilliant tactics. He's questioning, like, can I do it? But we have faith in Jean because he's a very smart boy. So yeah, but it's still not nice for him to be in that predicament where his maneuver gear was just, of course, not working at that point. But thankfully, I guess, he's found a deceased. Watch that. That's done as well. So, just to add more problems to the pile for Jean. But we'll just have to wait and see how he manages to try and get to that maneuver gear without alerting the Titan, who just wants to be his friend. But I am interested to see how that pans out, and I have faith in Jean, because if there's one thing that Jean is, it's that he is smart as hell. So I'm sure he's going to come up with a good plan to nail this. And yeah, I also liked yeah, we also have Mikasa trying to defend everyone because more Titans are showing up, but I just did love how she was pleading to Eren. And yeah, she, like, I can understand why Rico, for example, was like, okay, well, this is a bit of a bust. But Ian's point made sense. We can't leave him here. Like, part of that is because he's one of our own, but the main reason is because he's still our best hope. Gotta say, Ian was a true champ. Like, he stuck by the objective and said, yes, things have gone to hell, but if we want humanity to win, we have to make the best out of a really shitty situation. We have to rely on this functioning Titan. And you liked the conflict with Rico. Yeah, you have to like the conflict with Rico and Ian, because they are sides you want to see. You want to see someone say, well, that's all, folks. Tough. Yeah, we knew this would happen and all of that, but we want to see another party being like, well, yes, it's looking bad at this point, but we've still got a hole in the wall, and we don't want to lose to these Titans. So this is still our best chance at the end of the day, because unless you've got some kind of hidden strength in you, then we are pretty much out of ideas. So yeah, I really, really liked how we had those two kind of conflicts going on. And not just that, though, but how quickly that was resolved. Like, there was no drawn out argument. Rico accepted it, and yeah, she was pretty smart about that. So I really, really liked how quickly that was resolved. So yeah, and also I liked her line about, well, I'll show them how dangerous humans can be. In my eyes, it's like, I'll show the Titans that humans can be Titans too. So it's that, well, we can be the monsters mantra, isn't it, with humans? Because humans can be the worst of the monsters at times. Mikasa, like, there's also that push for the Eren Mikasa ship as well. Even though that Mikasa saying we're family at the end of the day, you're adopted. This is the Flash all over again, like where we had Iris and Barry get together. like Iris's dad Joe adopted Barry after Barry lost his parents, and eventually Barry gets married to Iris, especially the TV version. So there's nothing to say that Eren and Mikasa can't happen because Mikasa is adopted into the Jaeger household. It can still happen. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, I thought this was a very solid episode for Attack on Titan, because even though the first part was a bit slowish, we were dealing with conflicts, which was resolved very, very nicely. And we had a bit of focus on Jean, who is a very interesting character, and he's stuck in his own predicament. We've got we had this problem with Eren that was resolved with the right words used by Armin and his smarts. So yeah, and like I said, there was really nice touches, like the cabin being a metaphor for Eren's mind at this Eren's mind. And not just that though, like not just the whole home is home is comfort saying, but also it's like his most cherished memories, his family, his mother, Mikasa, his dad. Yeah, they are his most cherished memories. And I guess Armin, if you want to kind of consider that, because whilst he wasn't in his mind, he was there. Like, Eren acknowledged him. It's like I said, he could hear him, but he couldn't hear him. So, yeah. I really liked how this episode did flow, though. It was really, really good to deal with this predicament. Which, yeah, the case for Eren. Hopefully, that will no longer be an issue moving forward. But if it does, I guess Armin knows what to do. That's if he does survive, of course, because you never know with this show. But yeah, that was a solid episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!